Alright, so we have our landing area here, the header, we have the boxes. Now we want to work on the about section, so we're going to go under the boxes section, and let's say section about. Alright, so for this, I am going to use the section class and also create a custom class called section about. Let's also make it gray, and we will lighten it. We'll say lighten 3. And let's do center. Okay, let's see, let's put a container, and inside here we'll have an H2, and we're going to say about Bizland. Under the H2 we'll have a paragraph of flow text, should be P. And let's do lorem 20. And then under that div, under that paragraph, we're going to put a row. And we're going to have a column that'll be stacked on small devices, and then on medium screens and up will be 6 columns. So we're going to want 2 of these. And in the first one will be that image, that people image. So let's do image, let's give it a class of responsive-img as well as circle. And then the source is going to be img/people.jpg. So if we save that and take a look, okay, that looks good. On this side we want to have that it's going to be a collection, and I want to give it some extra shadow. So in this column, let's say I want to move it down a little bit, so I'm just going to use a BR here. And actually what I wanted to do, instead of doing 6, I wanted to do 5 and then offset it by 1. That way it's not so close to the image, it's pushed over a little bit. So we'll offset it, and then let's put a UL with the class of collection, and also a class of width header, not width, but WITH header, and then let's give it some extra shadow, some extra depth. So we'll say Z-depth-4. Okay, and now in here we want our header, so this one will be collection-header, and we'll put an H5 in here, and we'll just say services. Okay, and then the rest of these, let's do li collection item, and we want to have a check icon, so I'm going to do material icons. And let's align them to the left. We'll give this a left class, and it's going to be the check icon. And then after that, I'll say business consultation. So let's save that, and there we go. So let's add some other services. I'm going to copy this li right here. So we'll do 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And under business consultation, let's add a service of financial analytics. Okay, so this one will be security services, and let's do marketing. We'll say marketing and advertising. And internet services. And accounting. Alright, so that looks pretty good. So now let's do the testimonial area. So we'll go under this section. So let's give this a class of section, and section testimonials. We're also going to give it a blue background. Make sure it's white text and center. Put our container. We'll put an H2 and we'll say what our clients say. Let's put a row. And then we're basically going to have 3 boxes, so we want them to be on medium screens and up. We want them to be 4 columns wide. So call S12 M4. And we're going to have a card, so we'll say card, class of gray, lighten -4. Let's do black text. And let's give these a Z depth as well. So we'll say Z-depth-4. Alright, and then inside here we'll have our card content. And then that's just going to be a paragraph. I'm also going to put some EM tags, some emphasis. And then let's do lorem 30 tab. Alright, now under the card content, we're going to have a class of card action, which is kind of like a footer, and we're just going to put a name. Let's say John Doe from ABC Inc. Alright, so if we look at that, should look like that. You know what, let's do 20 words instead. There we go. Alright, so I'm going to copy now this whole column, which ends right here. So I'm going to grab that, and we're going to have 2 more. So the second one here, I'm going to change, all I'm going to change is the name right here, the name and the company. So we'll say Sharon Johnson from, I don't know, XYZ. And this one down here we'll say from 123. We'll say Wayne Jackson. Alright, so there's our testimonials. Alright, now I'm going to skip the contact area with the Google map for now. We're going to do that in the next video, but I just want to do the footer and get that out of the way. So let's go down here, and I'll put a comment here that says section contact just as a placeholder, and then right here we'll do our footer. Okay, and the footer, I'm actually going to use the same format from Materialize CSS. If we go to our footer here, I'm just going to grab this just to kind of shorten things up. And we'll change a couple things. So for the color, let's go to the top, the footer tag here, and say blue gray, and we want to darken 1. And then let's see, in this let's change this to location, and I'm going to get rid of this white text class, just an H5. And let's see, we'll get rid of this, and we'll put a paragraph that will say Bizland Inc. And then for the paragraph, we'll just say 555 Somewhere Drive, Boston, Mass. And then H5, we have our links, so we might as well just copy our links from the nav. So I'll grab home, about, testimonials, and contact. We'll just grab those and put those here in the UL like that. Yeah, that should do it. And then down here, this footer copyright, I'm going to add blue gray, and then I'm going to do darken 4. And then we'll just add here Bizland theme 2018. We'll just do that. All right, and let's see. So for this, instead of more links, I want this to be a back to top with an icon. So we're going to put an I tag here with the class of material icons, and let's also add a class of left, and the icon we want is going to be keyboard arrow up, and then after that icon we're going to say back to top. Alright, let's save it, see what it looks like. Good. The only problem is our links are blue, so we would just want to add a class to these links of white text. Okay, so we'll grab that. Alright, so that should look good. There we go. Now for the ScrollSpy, because right now we don't have those, we don't have it implemented, so let's do that. So these links, they're going to go to hash home, hash about, and so on. The hash home is actually going to be the body, so we'll give that an ID of home, and then we also want to add a class of ScrollSpy so that it gives it that effect. Okay, next one will be the about, which is right here. So this section will have an ID of about, and we want to add a class of ScrollSpy. Okay, contact will have one, but we haven't done that yet. Testimonials is another one. And yeah, I think that's it. Okay, now we have to initialize ScrollSpy. So let's do that right here. So I believe we just do class ScrollSpy and then ScrollSpy. Alright, so let's try that. About, testimonials, contact's not going to work yet, home works. Good. Alright, so in the next video we're going to work on the contact form and we're going to implement the Google map behind it.